Nyob Zoo Milwaukee, and welcome to the December edition of Nyob Zoo Milwaukee TV. I am Malia Zhang. The word Nyob Zoo means hello in the Hmong language. It is used to welcome or greet people. So Nyob Zoo, and welcome again to our show. Today, we take you to the Wisconsin Expo Center at State Fair Park to showcase the 2019-2020 Milwaukee Hmong New Year celebration. And we will also announce our winners for this year's pageant, dance, and singing competitions. We will also continue our health conversation with the Asian Pacific American Medical Student Association of the Medical College of Wisconsin about PTSD and its impact on our Hmong community. Along with these great stories, we'll have important news within the Hmong community to announce and share with you pieces of our rich and colorful culture. The 2019-2020 Milwaukee Hmong New Year was another success this year. Along with mild winter weather conditions on December 7th and 8th, over 21,000 people attended to help bring in the new harvest for the Hmong community. The official celebration started with a ribbon cutting by Hmong leaders and public officials with cultural ceremonies and practices to bring in the new year. Let's go see what all went on.
That are set up and everything is so beautiful. Like, I can't wait to do some shopping and meeting people and looking around.
I want to have people understand the Hmong culture, the Hmong community. We're here and we are a very vital part of the community, and we want everybody to be a part of us as well, and we would love to showcase everybody who we are.
Biết rong xa tỏ dạy lưu hiong cha có số trận trí kiến ở các nhau rong.
But this celebration, as you saw when we cut the ribbon, is not just about the past, it's about the future too. And as Americans in this country who happen to be Hmong, as Americans, we have to defend the principles of America. Freedom, equality, and opportunity for everybody. And so Happy New Year, everybody, and let's get this show rolling.
We will never forget the sacrifices, the heroism, and the bravery of the Hmong warriors that helped us in Southeast Asia fight for freedom. That will never be forgotten. The bravery and heroism of the Hmong community is coming to America, and you are making America stronger. We are so proud, and we embrace your culture. So I'm honored to wear your traditional clothing. Thank you so much for your work and your continuing work, and thank you for working with us to make Milwaukee a better place to live. Thank you so much.
We are proud in Wisconsin We are proud in Milwaukee of having one of the largest Hmong populations in this nation. It's something every one of us can be proud of. And the key, of course, moving forward is to make sure that our children, all of our children, get a good education, get good jobs where they can support their families and are safe. So again, I wanted to be here because it is a great celebration. And it's a way for us to recognize the great bond and the great friendship that we have together. God bless you, have a happy New Year, and have fun.
And we just wish you the best for the new year. We are thankful, so thankful for our past relationship of this friendship and of this partnership. And we wish you the best. Happy New Year.
So Nyob Zoo trong chia đơn đi thua linh thua tử, đời nó cú lung bay hùa Courtney Song, cú họ lựa đầu lúc company hùa US Bank, bay thảoวันนี้เจ้าวันนู้นวันนี้จะเจ้าbayตัวก่อนในลูกเชี่ยbayเจ้าโดยช่องอ้อผ่านเองเก่าbay thảoวันเจ้าโดยลูกเชี่ยbayเจ้ากงหัววันนู้นวันนี้จะเจ้าbayตัวเที่ยวหมวกเก๋กงปลีปูดbay bayว่าเที่ยวเชี่ยแต่ลูกช่องbayตัวกาตัวก่อนในดัวช่องอ้อผ่านcầu cho tờ mù là ốp phản nên cầu nhớ tờ tua bị thọ cái này thua linh thua tụ nhớ cái nhớ rong ở trong đầu.
I am proud to work for an organization that embeds diversity, inclusion, and equity as part of our strategic imperatives in everything that we do and we carry out as a health network. So thank you again for the award. Thank you for the opportunity. We're humble and honored to be here as one of your partners and really look forward to a greater and brighter years of strengthening our relationship, and Happy New Year. Thank you all, and let's go ahead and celebrate. Thank you.
Thọ cà phê cho chị Đinh Mông, do tàu say tàu, phê cho bọn nè. Trong hôm đó là cái yếu ấy đã chỉ có xã hay tiền yếu yếu kỹ, yếu tàu xã cho hay tiền yếu lúc nên, cứ là cho nên hút nhiệt nó, khởi xã choอยู่ป้อนนี่มีหนัวเขาอยู่ที่เรายีเขาอยู่ต่อxã cho thì chúa cứ tích sự truyền thốngอยู่ซื่อเขาไปตัวหมู่xã cho hay thìอยู่มั่วcho cứ tích sự truyền thống อาศัยอยู่ที่ยังtruyền thốngอยู่อย่าลืมแต่ที่เรียกว่าจิตใจตัวหนึ่งเพอย่าลืมแต่ไปรู้หนึ่งที่เรียกยกคอโรงเรียนเนี่ยนู้นเนี่ยนออย่าลืมแต่เขากูรงชับเลยอย่ามั่วกูตัวตาจานยันแต่เนาะใช่กูป้ากูไอ้เทียตเอาลูกแมงหมอนตรงนี้เนาะไอ้ท้าวโจจากคณะกรรมการที่กองหอมห้องในเสด็จในอุจจาระเนี่ย
And so for me, it's really important to do more than just study problems, to go and extract data, but it is also to develop the capacity of those around us to continue tackling the challenges when we as researchers are no longer there. So this is why I do community-based research, to share my wealth of knowledge so that even if I am no longer here, the legacy I leave behind will add to their own legacies. So I just want to say I am most humbled by simple statements like my work is out of the box and that it makes people understand and name what they've always been feeling. So to me, that's always so much more rewarding, and I never thought I would get an award for that. So my commitment as an anthropologist is to bring visibility to things that have been made invisible. And I'm so grateful to have been awarded and to be reinforced for this kind of work. So thank you. This two-day event certainly reflects our Hmong community and its presence here in Milwaukee through our community support. Our hosts, the Milwaukee Hmong Consortium and the Milwaukee Hmong New Year Committee, would like to thank all our sponsors, volunteers, and attendees for supporting the Milwaukee Hmong New Year. Stay with us. When we come back, we will take you back to the Milwaukee Hmong New Year to introduce the first place winners for a dance competition, singing competition, and also introduce our Miss Hmong Wisconsin 2020.
most things in life come with a price. And it's one that you're willing to pay. But you'd never say it costs too little. Which is why we offer straightforward options for your everyday financial needs with better rates and lower fees, so you have more money for the things that really matter. Landmark Credit Union, you're worth more here.
Welcome back. What is the Hmong New Year if we don't have singing, dancing, and a beauty pageant? This year, the stage was filled with many talents, beautiful contestants, and colorful dance performances. Let's go see who all took first place this year at the Milwaukee Hmong New Year.
Top 3, Nyob Zoo. Top 3, Blazing Sapphire. The final team in the top 3, Silver Skies. Silver Skies, give a quick speech. First place winner. Top 3, Luna Bellas. Top 3, Sarah Gabriel. And the final team in the top 3 for Pro Division is Mulan. Next, I am going to call the third place team. Third place scored 721.5 points. Okay. Third place for the Pro Division, Milwaukee Hmong New Year 2020 goes to Sarah Gabriel. Next, we will have Luna Bella's first place team.
Our third place winner is Angel.
All right, for second place we have Chú Canh Mùa.
Our first place winner is Sean! Bế tuần xài tàu thị o là giờ first runner up. Do tuần xài cho đại giáo. Bế tuần xài cho đại giáo number E. Cảm ơn sẵn vừa. Do tuần xài tàu thị o nè.
Do lý nó xài tàu hai tia. Bế tuần xài công chúa đó chia nên gạo mua lông bê hữu hoa.
Tho sành ba.
Miss Mom, Wisconsin 2020.
Nè chỉ cái tin cha nữa, bé nhỏ là sao kia đó, tại vì nó bé bỏ thì bé tuần xài, gạo chúa, trong ấp anh gạo nó giờ tuần xài cho để giàu number plow tho sành ba.
Thọ lũ chúa bố thầy nâng đó, đó tan thọ bé chi.
Xã lộ ấy tuôn thành con chúa, của tháng gà bây giờ tuôn thành lùa đâu giả tỏ đây.
Vì thế, tôi mình vì portrait.
This year's stage competition certainly helped bring in a lot of fun entertainment for the Milwaukee Hmong New Year. The competitions were tough, especially in dance competition. Over a record-breaking 20 teams competed in this year's dance competition, which helped brighten the stage with beautiful colors and custom-made costumes. Congratulations to all of our winners and performances for an awesome display and holding on to our Hmong culture. Stay with us, we'll be right back to talk about PTSD and its impact on our Hmong community. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health condition that is triggered by a terrifying event, either experiencing it or witnessing it. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, and severe anxiety, as well as uncontrollable thoughts about the event. Today, we sit down with Sarah Gabriel of APAMSA to talk about PTSD and its impact in our community.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Nyob Zoo Milwaukee TV show. Today, for our special health topic, we have a guest joining us. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Sarah Gabriel, a fourth-year medical student at the Medical College of Wisconsin, and I'm a member of the APAMSA student group. and I will be talking about post-traumatic stress disorder.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So we're going to be discussing PTSD. What is it?
So PTSD is a shortened form for the mental disorder called post-traumatic stress disorder. And what it basically is the development of multiple physiologic and psychologic symptoms following experience of a traumatic event. I'd like to emphasize that PTSD is not a sign of mental weakness, and that's very important to know. Also, I'd like to talk about that from a science perspective, PTSD is understood as your body's change to experiencing stress and also experiencing perceptions of threats. It's known to act through stress and chemical hormones affecting your nerves.
Okay, so what are the traumatic experiences one can have that causes PTSD?
Oh yeah, so in terms of the traumatic experiences, they can be either direct or either indirect experiences of like death. Can also be injury, sexual abuse, and the traumatic experience itself can either be directly experienced by the person or they can be witnessing it.
So I know you've probably done a little bit of research. Can you tell us a little bit about what you found as far as PTSD in the Hmong community?
Yeah, so in terms of PTSD in the Hmong community, so a lot of studies have been done looking at the Hmong community, and in terms of prevalence of PTSD in the Hmong community, it's known to be about 15 to 35% prevalence in the Hmong community, which is higher than the national prevalence, which is 4%. So that's significant. Also, studies looking at what causes PTSD in the Hmong community. It can either be experiencing the traumas of war, coming to America as refugees following war, and also in studies it's shown that there's like a high incidence of domestic abuse in the Hmong community.
So tell us a little bit about characteristics of PTSD.
Yeah, so in terms of characteristics, the symptoms associated with PTSD usually begin at a minimum of 1 month and can last even longer if never addressed. The symptoms can begin right after experiencing a trauma, or it can also occur delayed, and something can happen in somebody's life that could precipitate the symptoms itself. And in terms of what are the symptoms, the psychological symptoms of PTSD are basically the recurrent re-experiencing of the traumas. It could be either through nightmares, flashbacks, or memories. The physiologic symptoms that people experience with PTSD can include just feeling just like on edge, fidgety, and can also cause like insomnia. And the physiologic symptoms can be brought on just through cues in your environment that are related to the trauma you experienced. And a very important part of PTSD is avoidance. A lot of patients with PTSD try to avoid like environments, people, objects, situations that can trigger their traumatic memories. And that can really affect your life when you're avoiding so many things.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to say also negative moods and thinking, just like self-blame, guilt, not being able to experience happiness are also symptoms.
Okay, so then explain a little bit more about the course and prognosis of PTSD.
Yes, so according to the literature associated with PTSD, about 50% of patients with PTSD usually experience resolution of their symptoms within 3 months. And also the symptoms can go away with just age, just time. Also, according to the literature, about 80% of those with PTSD have co-occurring mental conditions such as anxiety, depression, and substance use disorder.
And those co-occurring disorders are pretty high within the Hmong community, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about treatments? If somebody is seeking treatment for PTSD, what can they do?
Yeah, so When you're seeking treatment, it's really patient preference and working with their care provider. It could be a psychiatrist, a family medicine provider, or even a therapist. The two main treatments that are available is therapy or even like medication or both. So in terms of therapy, therapy can help evaluate and try to guide patients away from the upsetting thoughts and try to like rework those upsetting feelings. And pharmacologically as well, those are also possibilities.
Thank you, Sarah, so much for your time and all of the valuable information about PTSD. Thank you so much for joining us. This wraps up our health topics on PTSD. Please join us for future health topics with the Apamsa Medical College students.
Thank you, Sarah and Apamsa of the Medical College of Wisconsin, for sharing this valuable information about PTSD. If you or someone you know has suicidal thoughts, get help right away through one or more of these resources. Reach out to a close friend or loved one. Contact a minister, a spiritual leader, or someone in your faith community. Call a suicide hotline number. In the United States, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. To reach a trained counselor, use that same number and press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line. Make an appointment with your doctor or a mental health professional. In emergency situations, call 911 or your local emergency number immediately. Or, if you can do so safely, take the person to the nearest hospital emergency room. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Always feeling tired, low in energy, or having trouble concentrating? Ginseng is a miracle root that can make you healthier, stronger, feel and look younger. It is scientifically proven to energize your body, strengthen your immune system, and fight the effects of aging when consumed with your diet. For over 2 decades, Hmong Ginseng has been growing the finest ginseng right here in Wisconsin. Hmong Ginseng, the best American ginseng, for a healthier, stronger, and younger you. For more information, call 617-309-0438 or visit us on Facebook at Hmong Ginseng Inc.
We appreciate you for joining our December edition of Nyob Zoo Milwaukee TV, the first over-the-air Hmong television show in southeastern Wisconsin on WMLW The M. Follow and like us on Facebook at Nyob Zoo Milwaukee TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nyob Zoo MKE. Before we say goodbye, we'd like to encourage you with this message, along with a performance by our talented youth at Hmong American Friendship Association in collaboration with the Milwaukee Public Schools After School Arts and Humanities program. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Until next time, may our community be blessed and inspired.